Hey everybody, welcome back to the Magic Channel Card Tricks, and today we're going to learn a fun trick. Today we're going to learn the reverse card. The reverse card is a classic trick. It's when you have the card selected, return to the deck, and as you fan through the cards, you find the spectator's card face up. You find it reversed in the deck. And typically, traditionally, when this is taught to beginning magicians, you're taught to do it this way. You're taught to, in advance, take a card, turn it face up like this, and place the entire deck on top. You then fan through the cards, have any card selected, and then you roll the cards like this when no one's looking. When the spectator returns the card to the deck, you simply roll the cards back face up, and as you spread through, you're able to find their card. That's a great trick, it's a classic, but the problem is it usually leaves you dirty. It usually leaves you with one card face up underneath. I'm going to teach it to you in a little bit more complicated way, which means you're gonna have to learn a couple of sleights. Okay, this won't be sleight free. This is not self-working, but the sleights are easy. Okay, easy enough that you can do this. I believe in you. I believe. All right. So the first thing is you don't have to do anything to the deck. It can be completely shuffled. It can be a deck that you've been using for other tricks. There's no pre-arrangement, and you don't need to remember any key cards. Okay. Here's what you're gonna do. You're going to go through the cards and have the spectator select any card they'd like. All right? As you close the deck back up, all I want you to do is remember to hold a break when the cards come back. All right? And this is how you're going to do it. So they've remembered the 4 of clubs in their memory. Okay? You're going to cut the deck like this and extend the bottom portion out. They're going to place their card right there. And as it comes back, you're just going to push some of the flesh from your thumb over the top of the card. You're going to cover it a little bit. You're going to bring this back down so that it tilts, so the 2 edges here touch. Okay, so from the front, it looks like that. But from the back, there's a huge break back here. Okay, so I'm going to bring this over so that those 2 things touch. I'm going to close it all up, and this looks like I just placed the cards back down on top, but I'm holding a gigantic break right there. And this all happens quickly. Okay, so I'm going to bring this over like this. Then I'm going to break off a tiny portion. I'm going to break off the rest that held the break, and then the bottom portion. And their card is now on top. So you've just controlled someone's card to the top just by holding a break. Okay, let's do that again. So they select a card, they've memorized it, it's going to come back to you, you're going to break the deck and extend the bottom portion out. They're going to place their card on top, and you're going to push the fleshy part of your thumb over the top. This is going to come back, you're going to tilt these top cards so that the 2 ends meet, and you're going to let go. And it's going to be nice and clean right there. You're going to break that top portion in half, pick up all the rest of the cards from the break, and go over, and then you'll have your card on top. Okay? Now, the card's on top. It's time to do the reverse card trick. Okay? Here's how to do the reverse card trick. I'm going to say, your card could be anywhere, right? Your card could be anywhere. I don't know where it is, but maybe it's on the bottom. You know, magicians sometimes control cards to the bottom. Is this your card? Now, right now I'm holding the Ace of Clubs. That's clearly not their card, right? So I'm going to take their card, which is right here, remember, and push it over just a little bit, like that, and then catch a break again with my fingers underneath. I'm going to lay their card right on top and pick it up. So now I've got their card too, okay? And say, well, sometimes magicians also place cards on top. And I'm going to push this new top card over and then kick it up with that card. Is that your card? And they'll say no. Now, because their card's right here, I'm going to push this jack underneath. So now I've just covered it. And say, oh, well, maybe it's second from top. Is that your card? They'll say no. Put it underneath. Is that your card? They'll say no. Put it underneath. Is that your card? They'll say no. Okay, one more. Is that your card? They'll say no. Now I'm going to take all these cards, roll them, and put it back on top, and give the deck a cut, and say, I give up. What was your card? And they tell you, and then you say, you know what? We'll try to find your card in a different way. Wave and snap, and now fan through the cards, and their card will be face up in the deck, just like that. Did you catch that? So it was a way of burying their card without them seeing. Okay, so you're going to control their card to the top. Okay, you're going to pull the bottom card out, and at the same time, you're going to push their card over just a little bit. And I'm keeping a break with my 3 fingers right there, just pushing it off to the side. See how I can control it? Okay, I show this card and I say, is that your card? They say no. I say, well, sometimes the card can also be on top. So now I'm holding 2 as 1. I'm going to kick it off, push up, kind of lever it over and say, is that your card? They're going to say no. I'm going to put it underneath. So technically what I've done is I've already reversed their card. Okay, their card is trapped and reversed. But now I'm going to do it a couple more times, like I'm confused or like I'm worried. So I say, well, maybe it's that card. No. Well, maybe it's this card. No. Well, maybe it's that card. No. Well, okay, one more. Is it that card? No. Now I roll the whole thing over, right? Their card's upside down already. Put it on top, and then I give the deck a cut, which moves that card into the middle. Have them reveal their card. Say, what was your card? They say the Queen of Clubs. Say, oh, you know what? Let's do something different. We'll just use magic. Snap and wave. Go through the cards like that, and their card's right there. So that is a more fun way to do the reverse card trick, and it leaves your card, your deck, completely normal. So all you got to do is just hold a break when their card comes back, cut their card to the top, right? And then learn to hold 2 cards as one. It's a little more difficult than some of the other tricks I've taught you, I know. But I think with a little bit of practice, I think you'll get it and you'll find that it's a killer, right? Hey, do me a favor, hit like, subscribe, and follow while you're here. Push all those buttons and keep coming back to learn fun card tricks for beginners. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.